Well, and see, actually, that's what I was thinking about last night. A big part of my relationship with David was Halloween, because that was like our religion in one sense. It would seem like that every year we had to do something more spectacular than the last on Halloween, and so that was.
So what kind of things did you used to do?
Well, actually, his relatives, who was it, Tim and Cindy?
Tim and Cindy?
Yeah. They had a big van, one of the traditional hippie vans, and basically everybody that was part of David's world we just crash parties all night long, whenever the Halloween parties were. And that was the ritual, and it was, well, I can't even tell you what actually went on, in the van, because most of it was probably illegal. But it's like we just live for this each year. And, looking back now at David's films and stuff, what I really appreciate is he always kind of brought that whole Halloween dress-up aspect to all of his stuff. I think that's why it was so much fun being like an art director, on his stuff. It was all about crazy makeup and weird costumes and expressionistic lighting and just the whole Halloween thing, Well, yeah, Gary and David came up with the idea for Aluminum People in Dallas, but then they were both transitioning here to Austin, to go to UT, and so. With all the wonderful stuff that was going on, in the UT Film School at that point in time, it just naturally coalesced into a full-blown production. David had always basically been dabbling in making films. I remember some of his early high school things, with just a Super 8 camera. But they were like real productions. So he always wanted to be a filmmaker. I guess some people just shoot home movies or whatever with their home cameras, but he always used his basically to try to make little movies that were like stuff you'd see out of Hollywood. So, and I recently looked back, at kind of the making of Everyman, and I can't believe that any of us had that much energy and dedication, because we weren't being paid to make this film. I think we all were just so excited to be sharing, our creativity, and that was one of the things David was really great at, was letting you kind of just run wild with your imagination, and you were going to see a lot of that, in the finished project.
Can you call and leave it on an answer machine? Because I don't have a pencil and I'll never remember.
Okay, I'll call and leave it on the machine.
All right.
So what are you going to try?
You have a good vacation.
Good story. There's lots of good stories.